And so we continue the Tone Ranch Showcase. The Tone Ranch Showcase comes away Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And the main sponsor, Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins, your minerals, your supplements in general. Also, where you can purchase your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Mondays to Saturdays. And while there, you can choose from a wide assortment of vegetable patties, your ackee, your caul, your kale, your lentil, your soy, your veggie beef, veggie chicken, veggie fish, and so on. Also, your alkaline water you can purchase right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and the 225th Streets. Also, your vegan standard pastry you can purchase right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. Again, located 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. And while there, you can get rid of your blood pressure problem with your blood pressure resolved, get rid of the diabetes with the diabetes be gone, get rid of the excess cholesterol with the cholesterol cleanse fillers, get rid of the frequent urination, the weak urination, the after dribble, the erectile dysfunction, the premature ejaculation, all of that with the Rusa Fixer, available only at Healthy Living Health Food Store. And you must know by now that any other health concerns that you may have, you may bring it to our attention, because we do consultation Mondays to Fridays from noon until 7 p.m. on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We also do mail order. You also should know about our very effective weight loss program. Again, our location, 3926 White Plains Road, the Bronx. It's 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Our telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Health 11 is where health lives. And additional sponsors of the Tone Ranch Showcase, we have the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton. We have Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker. We have Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo representing Financial Education Services. We have Chef to the Restaurant. We also have my dentist, Dr. Roy Street. I'm going to tell you more about those sponsors in a moment. But as always, every Tone Ranch Showcase, we must pause and give credence to the master to let us come together yet one more time. So we're going to do it like this.
Okay, we need help on this next song. We were going to teach it to you, and you're going to sing with us.
The Tone Ranch Showcase. Good afternoon.
And are you ready? And Steve's going to teach you the words. It's real simple, and it goes something like this.
God is standing by, so hush, don't you worry, don't cry.
Those are all the words you need. Here's the second part of the melody.
God is standing by, so hush, don't you worry, don't cry.
Okay, this will be rehearsal this time. You sing along.
God is standing by, so hush, don't you worry, don't cry.
Sing out this time, come on.
God is standing by, so hush, don't you worry, don't cry.
Now remember that because we'll be back to it in just a moment.
When troubles come, don't cry, no, don't cry. When all your dreams and would-be fortunes pass you by, oh my. Oh, and when there are heartaches, so many trials and life's unclear, just look up toward heaven, there's a God and He's standing near, yeah, yeah. Don't you worry, don't cry. God is standing by. So hush, yeah. Don't you worry, don't cry. Whoa, and when there is parting, all of your friends and loved ones, they leave, and you hurt so bad you feel you just don't know what to do, Lord, oh no. Oh, and if you're wondering if there's anybody who really cares, let me assure you that there's a God and He'll be right there, and whoa, God, He is standing by. Whoa, and oh, so don't you worry, don't cry. God is standing by. So hush, yeah. Don't you worry, don't cry. God is standing by. Whoa, and oh, so don't you worry, don't cry. God is standing by. So hush, don't you worry, don't cry. Don't you worry, God is standing by. God is standing by. So hush, yeah. Don't you worry, don't cry. So hush, yeah. Don't you worry, don't cry. So hush, don't you worry, don't cry.
Again, it's the Tony Ryan Showcase. Taking a moment to say pleasant good afternoon to one of my nephews, George Moody, in Jamaica, listening up. Also, pleasant good afternoon, in the chat room, I should say. Also, pleasant good afternoon to my friend and brother, Ruler Brown. Also in the chat room, blessed love, yeah? This past Thursday, I was missing in action. I had to take care of some things that came up and could not, postpone those. But I trust that you're quite okay because I left a fairly decent playlist for you to listen to, So I hope everything went well with that. Yeah, time is now 26 minutes after the hour 5. And I've quite a bit of program lined up for you this afternoon. Number of things happened over the weekend, especially this marriage business that took place in England. That is one of the things that came up on the weekend here. Also, I saw something just before I came on here that I'm going to share with you. In fact, because that is more important than what took place in England, I think I should go right into it, which is about dementia. It is something that is happening to a whole lot of people. My mom, who is in her 90s, my mom is 98, in God's willing in October she'll be 99, and there are times when she would slip and I don't ease up. I do not ease up with my mom. I get right into the end and I say, Mom, I don't understand what you're talking about. Like she said like she'd say something and it didn't add up. And I say, explain that to me. Or she'd call me by a different name and say, no. What did you say just now? And I do not help. I get right in there and I do whatever I must for her to use her brain. Because if she doesn't, it becomes true. If you don't use it, you will lose it. One of the big things in assisting people to hold on to their memory is interaction. And someone just joined me. I'm trying to see the name, but whoa, want to sleep. Lakeisha, my dearest Lakeisha, how you doing? Yeah, congratulations to a Syria graduate. Nice, real nice. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. Real proud. Yeah, I'm proud of you. For real. Yeah. Yeah, so I do whatever I must to make sure that I force her to remember. You see? Not just the long-term thing, because long-term thing she has that covered. And we understand exactly how dementia works. It takes away from our short-term memory and take it all the way back until it erases everything about the person's existence. So because of that, I'm not worried about her long-term. In fact, when she wants to go into the history, I tell her, no, let's talk about what happened yesterday. Or what happened 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Just to keep her nice and here, Also, the engagement in terms of interaction with chit-chat, whether she's around me or not, I make sure that I call her on a regular with chit-chat. But there are other activities that one can use to keep this thing at bay. For instance, the card game that's called Long Remembrance. Yeah. The fellows who likes playing dominoes, don't stop. Don't stop. Because that is definitely a brain teaser. It hurt the brain. You have to figure out what this man has in his hand because he played that, and of course that's reasoning. he played this, he run away from that, so therefore we have to do this, or I have this in my he does not have any more of this. Because don't stop. Also the coloring, the little books that they sell them at the dollar store, Dollar Tree stores, where you can just buy it and you color in, you make patterns and so on. And you have to be, some of them are quite intricate. You have to do these little things to make sure they keep the memory sharp. Even the very individuals who are quite up and about and so on, every now and again, work that brain, read a book, learn a different language, With me? All of these things we can use to assist. Naturally, there are not a lot of foods and fruits that we can consume that will help in this. Remember, the brain is fatty, so you want to take fatty things like your omegas. You want to take all of those to make sure that your work, that you're keeping everything the way it should be. Look on cauliflower. Look on cauliflower. Look at the brain. Eat a lot of it. You know, you'll be helping that brain. You know, lots of things that you can use. As I've said over and over again, one of the last things that I'd like to see happen in my life is for my mom to look at me and don't know who the hell I am. That I could not handle. And just before I came on air, I saw something like that, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what I'm talking about. Something like this happening that would simply drive me nuts. It would, I don't know what it would send me over the hill. I swear to push me over the edge, you know. Take a listen to this. This is a young man who is talking to his mom and is asking her a very important question. Take a close, a keen listen to what is happening here. Am I up? Oh Lord, it can't come from here. Oh, no, I'm losing it. It can't come from this one. Let me see if I can find it on something else. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play a song. In the meantime, I try and find this thing, because I realize that where it's at, what this computer using, and that's not connected to the system. Okay, number 4. I'm going to find it in the meantime, but I'm going to just drop this one while I search.
Just got out of jail and you don't know what to do. Seems like everyone has turned their back on you, and your girlfriend's pregnant and she says she's having it, but ain't no money coming through. Yeah, now there's a single mother at home trying to raise 3 kids alone, working and going to school, trying to make it on her own. She wants to start a business, but it takes so much to raise kids, and how will she ever find the time to provide their needs? And I'm telling her, don't you give up on your dreams. Yeah, you'll find the hope that you need. Things aren't as bad as they seem.
So true.
Just keep on fighting, y'all. Just keep fighting and you will be sure to succeed. I see a kid in the ghetto with no place else to go.
Yeah.
He wants to be a doctor, but everyone keeps saying no. But I have You'll find the hope that you need. Things aren't as bad as they seem. They're never as bad as they seem, y'all. Just keep fighting and you will be sure to succeed. Everybody, I want you to keep your head to the sky. The sun's gonna shine through the clouds, but you gotta keep on keeping your head to the sky. Don't you give up on your dream.
I said never.
You'll find the hope that you need. You'll find the hope that you need. Things aren't as bad. Things aren't as bad.
Never is.
And no. Just keep fighting. You'll be sure to succeed. Don't you give up. Everybody say, la la. You'll find the hope that you need. Everybody say, la. Things aren't as bad as they seem. La la la. Just la 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 la. Be sure to succeed. Don't you give up on your dream. You'll find the hope that you need. Yeah. They're not as bad as they seem.
What a powerful little tune, man. What a powerful little tune. And we have found it. Listen, here we go. This gentleman is talking to his mommy and he's asking her a very important question. Take a listen.
So you weren't sure who my dad was. Do you know who my mom is?
You.
Huh?
What now?
Said you weren't sure who my dad was. Do you know who my mom is?
I can't even think. Mom?
Do you know who my mother is?
Oh. No, I guess. I don't know. Who is she?
My mom? You don't know who my mom is?
I have to think about it.
All right, I'll let you think about it.
Huh?
I'll let you think about it.
Tell me.
Who my mom is. I'm Joey. Who's my mom?
This is... I don't know, Joey. I'm sure.
Okay. You don't know? Who am I?
I don't know.
You know who I am. Am I just a friend, do you think?
For me?
Yeah. How did we meet?
School?
No. So when you were young and had babies, you had what? A boy and a girl, or what were they?
I don't know.
Don't I look familiar?
I don't know. I think so.
Well, I wasn't even going to try to do this, but hardest day of my life. When your mother doesn't know who you are, she knows my name, but doesn't know who I am. I tried so hard to get her to tell me who I was with photos, and she just doesn't know. I feel like she just died. I wasn't expecting this when I woke up this morning. at all. I thought this would come a lot later, when maybe she couldn't talk. I don't know who she thinks I am, a friend? Someone she went to school with? I just want to go back in and ask her one more time, who am I?
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? You cannot wait until you get to the stage before you jump in. You just can't. You shouldn't. You have to get in there now, early, very early, and address this. You just don't wait. You just don't hang around. And don't get involved. You have to act on it in a very decisive manner to prevent something like this happening. He was waiting and thinking probably she would not be able to speak. And he has a point, because dementia is ultimately going to take the person, going to erase all the way back until they forget how to eat. Yeah. Forget what to do when they go to the bathroom. Forget how to walk. Forget how to talk. So it means that you have to get in there when they're in their 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s. Get in there and make sure you're doing everything to engage them. Once you find them slipping, just the slightest way, jump in. Don't wait, jump in. Get involved. I said this to you this afternoon. As a child, or a grandchild, or parents, do the research. What is dementia and how to address it? Don't hang around and wait. Because what happened to this young man is not unique, it happened to you too.
Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements, your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse, fellows all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And remember, while you are there at Healthy Living, you can choose from our wide assortment of vegetable patties. Your ackee, your color, your kale, your lentil, your soy, and so on. Also, don't forget your vegan standard, your vegan standard pastry, your fruit cake, your bread, your banana bread, and I have one coming up, should be ready for tomorrow. You know, a nice chocolate cake that will be coming by, which will finish wrapping up tomorrow. Well, tonight, so you can get it tomorrow. And your cookies and so on. All of that you can purchase right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Healthy Living is where health lives. Now, if you're having problems with student loans, medical bills, bankruptcies, late payments, collection accounts, tax liens, then you must give Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo a call. She's one of the representatives at Financial Education Services. And Mrs. Bagaloo's number is 954-639-2404. Again, 954-639-2404. And remember the name. It is Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo, okay? Again, I also want to say pleasant welcome and good afternoon to Anthony Pottinger, who just joined us in the chat room. And you can join us there too, you know. And if not, of course, you can also go on YouTube and you'll find this. Look for Tony Ryan live stream and you'll see, you'll be able to listen to this program. All right? Live, and of course find some archived programs. Might be somewhat altered. These folks don't stop. They never stop. And thing, but you can find us there, okay?
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
And for a better experience visiting the dentist, you must visit mine. His name is Dr. Roy Street. And let me tell you, a professional he is. You leave there wondering, did I just go to the dentist? For real. Dr. Roy Street. And his location is 739 East 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road. Again, 739 East 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road. I'm going to pause this right here. I got a call this past Thursday. Let me tell you, I was running. I had people in front of me. I had someone waiting in a vehicle for me. And I had to leave, and I got a call from someone asking me to contact the office of Dr. Roy Street because they couldn't get through to him. And let me tell you, first of all, I apologize, but I just couldn't take any information. All I could just give you some information and run, because I had a lot of folk. I had 3 people, 2 waiting on me and 2 waiting to see me, to talk to me, and 1 waiting for us to go someplace. All right, so again, I apologize, but I did speak with the people at the office of Dr. Roy Street this afternoon. And they can't figure out how come a call was not returned and so on. So I'm going to ask you, if you're listening, to jot the number down again, or the same number, and make a call again. Make it now. All right? So the number is 718-652-3978. Again, 718-652-3978. Remember the telephone number for Dr. Roy Street, 739 East, 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road. Or give them a call at 718-652-3978. Okay?
It's been 10 years. Time has certainly flown by. The Let's Talk radio show with John Hines and Company is now being listened throughout the Northeast, Jamaica, the Southeast, and among places from all over the world. So come and celebrate our 10th anniversary awards dinner and dance at the Wembley Cricket Club on Saturday, June 30th, starting at 10 p.m. We're going for the very best this year. Our DJs are the famous DJ Roy of 93.5 FM and DJ Street Ruler of 92.9 FM. Our artists AZ, Tony Lowe, Derek of Derek's Auto. Awardees include Winston Pine, Winston Morgan, Dr. Lawrence Williams, DJ Roy, Courtney Smith, Donovan Griffiths, Miss Lois Williams, and a special thank you to all those who have listened or contributed to the show, including our co-hosts, Donovan Griffiths, Courtney Smith, and Michael Soares. Contributions are $40 single and $70 per couple. Dinner is included, and tickets are available at Moody's Records, Primetime Bakery, West Best Fish in Mount Vernon, through John Hines, Courtney Smith, or Donovan Griffiths. See you at our anniversary at Wembley's.
Yeah. So the man has been serving the community for quite a while. 10 years the program is running, and it's time for us to show our appreciation. You know what I like about this? I like about this the fact that it's being held at an African establishment. And if you listen to your Shuli for a minute, you know when I say African, although you was not very parochial way, you understand that I'm talking about people who hold lot of melanin. It's not being held at some fancy dancy place like on Eastchester Road and all them things. No. It is the money staying within our community. I love this. Anybody who asks me to advertise or to attend a function at any of these little fancy places, again, don't even think about it. You should not get involved in it. Because you do have places like in Queens, you have the Door, you can go and keep functions. You have Wembley, you have Primrose, you have a number of different places that you can keep the money within the community. You're going to keep a fundraiser, you're going to go to some manor place and all them things to spend the money. And it says a fundraiser. Fundraiser for who? The people who operate the place, the Caucasian who operate the place. Can be us. And like we're going to get involved with no more of them. Let me tell you straight. Go out and support Mr. John Hines. Because he has been given to the community for quite a while. Go get a ticket. And attend. And if you can't attend, buy a ticket, see me. It don't make any difference. Give him a call at 347-744-0945. Again, 347-744-0945. And that's a straight number for Mr. Hines. You see? No more of these things, man. If you're going to do something, if you say we're in support, do it at a place. If you put in a function, do it at a place where the money stays in the community a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just something like so. Plain talk.
The award-winning Palace Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in Jamaica and the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 492 scholarships and several computers to university and high school students in Jamaica and the Caribbean over the past 7 years, valued at approximately 33 million Jamaican dollars, $250,000 US.
Importantly, our university graduates to date include 15 medical doctors, 10 lawyers, 6 engineers, and 15 fine art students. Our goal is to award at least 105 scholarships in 2018.
Please partner with us to make this a reality for those well-deserving, hard-working students by making a tax-deductible donation online at www.palace1.org
or send a check to Palace, P.O. Box 5461, Alpharetta, Georgia 30023 USA, or telephone 770-744-2154.
Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana, or fried dumplings. All served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. Eat no stop this up. Try our most talked about porridge a morning time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mamma mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup. For lunch and dinner, Chef It2 is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken. For the fish lovers, the fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovitch fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef It2 on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stew peas, visit Chef It2 on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasions. Chef It2 Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
And if you're looking for a very effective immigration attorney, then you need not look any further than immigration attorney at law, Mr. Winston Tucker. He can represent you anywhere within the United States. And as an expert, he'll be able to tell you what the best options are. Give immigration attorney at law, Winston Tucker, a call at 718-276-8767. Again, 718-276-8767. Now, when you call, if you're able to speak with him directly, you may send him a text. Use the same number, 718-276-8767. And when you call, you speak with him, mention the Tone Ryan Showcase, and you will receive an incentive for doing so. That also goes to the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, Mrs. Tracy and Bagaloo, representing Financial Education Services, Chef To the Restaurant, and my dentist, Dr. Roy Street. Okay? Again, this is the Tone Ryan Showcase, and I said something just now, you know, and some people may say, well, you know what happened? Why the place them that you mentioned just now, them not tush enough and all them things, keep what I want to keep and them things. Look, how you think there are places them become so tush? How you think them come so tush? Is your money, is our money, we just give to them to get tush. So unless we support our own, these places won't come tush either. So back to square one. We have to start somewhere to make the thing look good. Eh? 5:59 the time, we're going to a station break on Unity Radio, but we will remain live on Facebook and also on YouTube. Okay? Musical break. When they return, meaning Unity, that is, we'll pick it up from there. I want to talk about something very serious regarding this wedding that take place this weekend now. Eh? Keep it locked.
And I felt so hard in love with you. I found out how good it feels to have your love. Oh, say you will be mine. just one look, and I knew I'd get you someday. Yes, I will, babe. Just one look, that's all it took. Just one look, that's all it took, baby.
Staring at your photograph, wondering where you are today. I've been sitting by the telephone, hoping that you call home to stay. You told me you needed more walks, more talks, more feeling close to me. I wanna be close to you. I never know you needed more roses, more romance, more candlelight, and more slow days. That's just how it's been. But maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. I remember all the days going by, and I'm wondering why I couldn't see. I could search the whole world over, I never found what you were giving me. I told you I needed more time, more space, more freedom, free to do what I want to. I never know you needed more roses, more romance, a little candlelight, a little slow dance. That's just how it's been. Baby, we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. I'm remembering you told me you needed more walks, more talks, more feeling close to me. I wanna
keeps dragging on, and forever you've been gone. Still I can't figure what went wrong. I'll still do anything for you. I'll play your game. You hurt me true and true, but you can have your way. I can't pretend each time I see you that I don't care and I don't need you, but you never see me crying, though inside I feel like dying. Oh baby, I'll still do anything for you, in spite of it all, if that's what I should do to make you happy. I can't pretend each time I see you that I don't care and I don't need you, but you never see me crying. You know inside I feel like dying. I hope you find someone who please you, someone who care and never leave you. And if that someone ever hurt you, you just might need a friend to turn to, baby. And I do anything for you. I'll give you love, if that's what I should do to make you happy. I can't pretend each time I see you that I don't care and I don't need you, but you never see me crying. You know inside I feel like dying. I hope you find someone who please you, someone who cares and never leave you. And if that someone ever hurts you, you just might need a friend to turn to, baby. And I'll do anything for you, though you're not here, since you said we're true. But it seems like you, time keeps dragging on, and forever you've been gone. Still I can't figure what went wrong. And I do anything for you. I play your game. You earn me true and true, but you can have your way. I can't pretend each time I see you that I don't care and I don't need you, but you never see me crying. You know inside I feel like dying, baby. And I do anything for you, in spite of it all. I learned so much from you. You made me strong. But if you think that I don't love you, for a minute I forget you. But sometimes things don't work out right. We just have to say goodbye.
My love, watch your face like a child so at peace as you gently went to sleep in the cool and afterglow of love.
And taking a moment to say welcome and pleasant good evening to Miss Beverly Daly Morgan. Mrs. Henry, how you doing? And of course also welcome to Howard Hilton. Joining us in the chat room. Give thanks.
Still making me weak.
Time is now 6:12, 12 minutes after the hour of 6. Waiting on Unit ready to rejoin. Let's get into this thing here regarding this wedding thing that took place, no?
I'm feeling mighty silly, yeah. Love we made is making me so dizzy.
The Tony Ryan Showcase.
On the pillow where you lay.
Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. On Thursdays 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Watch your face like
like a child.
Strong possibility that we may have the company of Mr. Winston Tucker calling in, Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker, calling in probably tomorrow or Wednesday, and again on Thursday, the regular hours, regular time. But we have so much to talk about, a lot of grounds to cover, so you might do an early thing this week, eh? Or a double dip this week, eh? Will be interesting, for real.
Love so sweet took me to higher heights. Felt like flying, baby, soaring in the sky. Skin to skin, wet on my bed. The moon and the star, baby, exploded my head. In the me, I am feeling mighty silly, yeah. The love we made has made me kinda dizzy, putting roses on the pillow where you lay on the bed next to me, cradle gently in your arms, my love. Watch your face like a child, so at peace as you gently went to sleep in the cooling afterglow of love. Putting roses on the pillow where you lay on the bed next to me.
And we are back.
In your arms,
Yes, indeed, all the different medium are back, full swing.
to sleep in the cooling afterglow of love.
And as we were going to pause that for a moment, where did I put that? Where did I find that? Okay, I think this one is right here. Yeah, Barbara Jones, that was going to come. Again, time is now 6:15, 15 minutes after the hour of 6. And so this past Saturday we had the culmination of what was being advertised for months. A wedding was going to take place between two people, Prince Harry and this lady Meghan, whatever her last name is, and a lot of hype was going on regarding this wedding. Supposed before something in the morning, this side of the world, and people are being prompted to get up and make sure that you look on this wedding that's supposed to take place and so on. Interesting, very interesting. Personally speaking, I've never had any real likeness for the royal people. I found out today that I'm not alone. I didn't even know there was a term for it, royal watchers. I was never a fan of these people because of the information that I have, which is not any secret. What I know is that what everybody knows, or choose to know, or choose to run away from. So I was never a fan of any of these people to begin with. So therefore, there's absolutely no way that I was going to get up at 4 something in the morning to look on any wedding with these people. It wasn't going to happen. But what I saw of it was Saturday night. I saw one of the talk being given by Brother Rivington. Good, how you doing, brother? Oh, Riv, nice man, nice. Thank you for joining us. This pastor from down south, yeah, from America now, who is giving this talk, and everyone, a lot of folks, I should say, not everyone, a lot of folks are on this case for a couple of reasons. One, he was too lively. 2, him talk too long. 3, the things he said was not at the right place for that. Wow. Wow. So where do I begin? The reason I'm not into these people, the royal people that is, because they are nothing but criminals, crooks, thieves, murderers. A lot of blood is on their hands. And all of us know it. All of us know it. Because they were directly responsible for us being enslaved, for us, well, continue to be enslaved. Whether it is in England, in the Caribbean, here in the United States, and so on, we continue to feel the effects of being enslaved. We continue to experience that. We also are fully aware of the atrocities, of the wickedness that we have been going through. It was just today I found out that they even lynched last month, April, 2 young men, some Caucasian, got together and lynched them. Hang them up, just like all used to happen years gone by. I thought that they had resorted to the police lynching us with guns and bullets. Because let me just remind you right off the bat, and I'm going to get back to the royalty and the parsimony. The same racist people that we have in the police force and in law enforcement in general are the prison industrial complex, are the descendants of Europe. Look, we get that very, 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 very clear. They are the descendants of Europe, where the wickedness started and continues. You see? We are fully aware of the amount of millions of people who either were thrown overboard in the middle channel, or who decided to jump because of the wickedness that they were experiencing. You understand this? Again, it was just today that I saw a church, the Anglican Church, apologizing for being involved in the slave trade. A church, 200 years later, they are now apologizing for their involvement in the slave trade, where one of the things that were done to us, they would brand us in our chests to say we are the owners, we are the property of XYZ individual, and that is Fime's personal brand, like how you'd brand a cow or a mule or something. All of these things coming from where this pastor man got the opportunity to talk. And he talked. From what I heard today, he talked for 6 minutes more than he should have talked. Because it was supposed to be 8, and he spoke for 14 minutes. But his message is the one that a lot of us who are Africans are very uncomfortable with. Because how dare him go and talk about slavery at the people I'm wedding? How dare him talk about what is taking place in the quote-unquote Middle East between the quote-unquote Israelis and the Palestinians? How dare him talk about these things? So much so that when he started winding up his presentation, And you realize that all of what he was saying had to do with love. People weren't even too interested in that anymore because he touched on points he should not have touched. That was not the right place or the right time. Then where the hell would that have been? That right place and right time. Where should it be? Was it a right place and a right time when they brought us into captivity? Was it a right place and a right time? Tell me. Talk to me, man. Was it a right place? Was it a right place and a right time? Did they choose how and where? No. This past man got the opportunity to do a presentation in a very nice and clean and decent one to almost 2 billion people. What an opportunity that was. Him couldn't let up on that. No. Right place, right time. Right place, right time. He was not a radical. No. He's a radical? No. But he just brought out these things and said, listen to me, until we return to a place named love with joking. We are not have, as him said, we are not have God, because God is love. You must fling in too many stones and to lick too many people in the place. Then even some of us who are Africans that get licked with the stones same way too. Yes, man. The people who are saying that this man here choose the wrong place and the wrong time are the people who get up, who have the mind, who get up in the morning and say to Bakra Masa, you know, how are we feeling today? Yeah. Those are the folks who are offended. Because they are still living in this place of denial and they still don't understand. Oh, we could just forget that. Why don't you ask the quote-unquote to forget Hitler? Why don't you? They make sure that you never forget. And they teach their young exactly what took place in their Holocaust. As if we didn't have one. And we're still having one. Because the powers there be, dare not attack one of these quote-unquote Jews. Dare not do it. Them lock down this country. Them close it down. You get me? Because they are united. And they're not playing them say never again. While we are there saying, play me another tune, they are saying never again. We are saying play another tune and say, no, never again it will happen to us. We're going to make sure that it never happened to us. If you don't know your history, chances are you're going to repeat it. If you do not have knowledge of your history, your story, our story, you're going to repeat it until you know it. These quote-unquote Jews say, never again. So I was a little baby born, them teach them about Hitler and them Holocaust and said, don't ever let it happen again. We are so busy saying, make we forget it. Make we forget it. That's the reason why we're going to people place and go build them up. Build them up while we look on ours crumble. I saw this little shack on Boston Road being operated by some Koreans. A little tent-looking place. And you tell you something, man. We'll go inside there. And we spin, and we spin, and we spin, and we spin. And you know what happened? Those people walked into several different places operated by Caribbean folks and found out what we were selling and go to places where we get it and bring it in. And we gladly walk past our own Caribbean people and go in there, go spend. Now them have one hell of a supermarket. And what we have? Spenders. Spenders. That's what we have. Spenders. Somebody will look at me and talk about that is one of the legacies of being enslaved. When you hate yourself, when you don't like to see your brother and your sister prosper, you hate yourself. When you look in the mirror, you don't like when you say you got bleach. And you have on the funny color here, them and the blonde here because you want to be blonde and all them kind of things. That's what I'm talking about. self-hate. That's where I come from. We talk as if and behave as if, oh, this royal family, they granted this young miss because she's African. Don't look a lot like us, but like her friend, because they come in different shades, but she's still an African. Look at her mom. Poor old Kelly put. As if she was granted some privilege to marry into this royalty thing and don't realize it's not true. It is so not true. She married a part of the people who suppress, repress, and continue to brutalize people like she. She granted them a favor. See my argument? She granted them a favor. Yeah. Let us get that straight. You think the monarchy in England there is the only one? You have so many princes and princesses in the African community and world. I tell you something, man. Beautiful some of us are. Beautiful. There are so many great contributors in terms of royalty, and I can go straight and refer to His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie. And some of the parents say, wait, Mr. Ryan a Rasta? No, I'm not a Rasta man, but I know about history. Or if you want to say, yes, me is a Rasta, but all religion except the Catholic one. Me accept all religion except the Catholic one. Because I cannot forget what Mussolini did to Ethiopia. I can't. When the then Pope blessed the nerve gas and was going to drop on people will look like me. People of Ethiopia, where you talk about Jews, that's where we started. That's who we are. We're not Jewish, we're Jews. Yours truly included. You with me? What took place this past Saturday was not no big thing. Just that a person with a pure heart got married some criminal. Simple. Simple. Mrs. Senator says she don't find a problem with what the man, with the preacher man at all. And he made a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King. And that made her pay attention. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man get a chance to speak some truth. I mean, it's never bad. No. No, there are so many other people that if he had, they had invited those folks. Oh gosh. Can you imagine if they had invited some of the folks that I know about, like Umar Johnson? I mentioned his name this morning on the Ruler Bros program. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah, man. Some people who talk it straight and plain, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Wow. Oh, gosh.
We are walking. Yes, young love. Together we are talking. And the someday you will hear them say, when the true love was just the right love back in our way. And someday you will hear them say, when the true love was just the right love back in our way. Someday you will hear them say, when the true love was just the right love back in our way. And someday you will hear them say.
Miss Barbara Jones, yeah, man, Young Love. Well, hey, them, you know, talk about Young Love. I'm saying it's supposed to be one of the hottest kind of thing that, you know, man, Young Love, man. Well, you know, while we are there and why people made all this effort and think about it, you know, people make this, or people sleep and wake up, you know, watch night, just look at a wedding like that. And a lot of these people have folks in nursing homes, folks who are in different hospitals, or, you know, older folks who seniors who they could spend some time with. You know, they wouldn't do it. They say they don't have the time. As if anybody is going to have time to do anything. No, you make the time. Just like how they get home and make the time to go look on this thing, you know. Make the time, man. Go to the hospital, go to the nursing home, visit your people inside there. Should mean here to begin with, but talking about nursing home now. But that happens sometime. Go in there and go visit them, man. Take up the phone and give them a call at wherever they are and engage them. You know, so you don't end up in a situation where you say, boy, imagine my mother don't even know me, man. Imagine, you know, my mother don't even know me. Hey, brother Ray joined us, man. Give thanks to that, my brother. Give thanks to that. You know. Yeah, Mrs. Henry, I'll make some serious argument inside of the room there, you know. That is why he preached this sermon on Sunday. Look him up, Mr. Ryan. That is why they requested him. They did not want the same old boring sermon they always have. And don't ask if you know, bring some life to the party, you know. But if you notice us, you know, I still feel. She said, I still feel that, whoops. All right. Make them go into the room, go read that one. Why, Miss Henry, you're rough. Think about it, you know. I mean, I love music, and I know music, and I can say this without any kind of, you know, feel as if I can be challenged in that area, that regard. I know music. And I can tell you some songs that others have done, and they are the original creators of the song. You know. And then we catch a thing now and just do it our way, and wow, we make it pop, man. You know, something says we make something pop. 6:38 the time, 22 minutes. I wonder if I can find a song and give you an example of what I'm talking about. When we touch something, man, you know, when we touch something, it's well touched, you know. Well, we take it and we bring it down to Soulsville. Tony Ryan.
Mr. Ryan.
Yes, yes.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you, too.
My name is Donald from Mount Vernon. I just want to thank you so much for that beautiful speech, sir.
You're more than welcome, man. But it's the truth.
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for that. I thank you so much, and I don't think you know. I couldn't get your number, and I was so pissed, but I get it. God bless you, and may God bless you and your family, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, my brother.
And I'm coming there to come to your store at White Plain Road to get some diabetes and stuff like that to drink. Yes, and I'm going to start drinking at your store. My name is Donald, and you have a wonderful evening, and may God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Same to you and your family, my brother. Thank you so much for the strength.
Peace, my brother. Big up yourself, sir. Big up yourself.
Give thanks.
You have my strike.
Give thanks.
When you be running for the president, you have my vote, yeah?
All right, sir. I'm hold you to that.
Big up.
Big sir. Blessed love. Blessed love. And incidentally, you realize I don't give the number too often. And thanks to the brother for that. If you want, give me a shout and voice your thing, you know. Either way, at the fence, it doesn't make any difference. 347-354-7000. Whether you agree or you don't agree, it makes no difference. We will talk. Because that's how it's supposed to be. 347-354-7000. Oh, you don't want to catch it? Let me get you again then. 347-354-7000. If you agree or you don't agree, you know, we can still talk. You know what I mean? We could discuss the thing if you feel like it. I'm going to find a song, 6:40 the time, 20 minutes before the hour of 7. Yeah? Miss Sender says she'll be the vice president. All right. But what hope I fire that? Okay, so she is saying that she woke up early to look on the thing. Well, you and a lot of others, you know. Let me play a song. I'm going to give an example of how the pastor man and his energy and so on. Yeah. That's how we are. When we text, when we touch something, when we are there, you know. You know, we don't just sneak in and we're there in the background. When we in there, you know. So we're in there. You know what I mean? Look at what happened with the last president of this country. The last one. Not this one, because I'm a president. I don't know who the hell he is or what the hell he is. I don't think him know either. You know, when he got in there, you saw the thing does look different. Yeah, that's how we are. Hanjo D. Maki, you know, just joined us. Give thanks. I'm going to play a song and then give you an example of what I'm talking about. You see, when we touch something, you know. When we're around, you know it. Listen to this in the meantime.
Can this be really true? Oh, how I wish I had you.
What up?
I wonder what the guys have said to you. Hey, honey, I seriously hope what they're saying is something true. Hope they tell you you've got heaven in your eyes. Saying you're a blessing wouldn't be a lie. And if they didn't call you sweetness, and if they didn't call you niceness, and how about sugar dumpling? then I guess they didn't tell you nothing, no. And if they didn't call you sweetness, and if they didn't call you niceness, and how about sugar dumpling, then I guess they didn't call you nothing, no. No, 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 no. Brothers keep forgetting they leave their women at home. With lust in their hearts, they keep looking on and on and on and on. Guess you get something every woman's craving for. I myself wish I had you behind my door. I just don't wanna call you sweetness, I just don't wanna call you niceness. And how about sugar dumpling? Then I guess I just don't call you nothing, no. I just don't wanna call
Mr. Beres Hammond.
I just don't wanna call you niceness. How about sugar dumpling? Then I guess I just don't call you nothing, no. No, no.
Alright, I found it, yeah? I found it. I want to give you an example I'm talking about, you know, to make it very, very clear, crystal clear, that when we take something, we bring a different thing to the thing. You know? Alright. And I'm going to go to one of the great groups, and I love this group. Don't get me wrong. I love this group. They did quite a few songs that made me, you know, that speak some truth. I like what they stood for. You know, for real. The Beatles. The Beatles. And listen to this song. Listen to their song. They are the creators of this song. Listen to it.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something I think you'll understand. When I say that something, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh please, say to me, let me be your man. And please, say to me, you let me hold your hand. Let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
That's the Beatles, right? And then a group now say, no, that let's bring this thing down to Soulsville. So we took it. Yeah? Lakeside. Listen to their song. Marking the Beatles did it originally. Listen to their thing now. Listen to the passion coming up, yeah?
Something I think you understand. When I say that something, oh yes I will. I wanna hold your hand.
Talking about when we take something, let's stop this. when we have this passion, you hear the feeling, in the man. Did you listen? In the very introduction of the thing, this great big overture and so on. Yeah, that's who we are. That's who we are. So when the preacher man go on the pulpit and him start going like him want perform, that is just who we are. We perform. And then they can't understand us. So they go out and they say, well, them different than we are, so maybe we should just kill them. So unfortunate. They look on our very rich history. We are the creators of civilization, and they say that we're done because we are not like them. See where I'm coming from? See where I'm coming from? You come on along and you see greatness. When I mentioned just now when Mussolini invaded Ethiopia and they went there, and when they couldn't steal all the books in the library, them took what they could and then them burned the rest. Them take away your history. We are the only folks, we are the only people who had the experience of genocide, that they totally destroyed our history. We are the only people with this, the Holocaust, who they destroyed our history, destroyed our culture. They did everything. You couldn't learn, you couldn't keep your language, you couldn't keep your rituals, you couldn't pray to the same God. You had to choose theirs. If you didn't do it, they would kill you. Listen to me now, man.
Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements, your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And remember, when you're at Healthy Living, you can also purchase your vegan standard pastry. Yes, your fruit cake, your banana bread, your cookies, and wide variety of vegan standard pastry you can purchase right there. Also, you choose from a wide assortment of vegetable patties, your ackee, your collard, your kale, your lentil, your soy, and so on. And also don't forget about our very, very effective weight loss program, okay? Again, Healthy Living, 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Healthy Living is where health lives. I've been talking about, figuring out how to get back the Black Wall Street in different boroughs, many places in Queens, in Brooklyn, in the Bronx, in Long Island. Black Wall Street. Let's recreate it. And this time say how many of them they can burn down and how many people they can kill just to kill it in the blood. Do you understand how powerful we were with Black Wall Street? And I said it's Black Wall Street thing, and if you do not understand what I'm talking about, please take the phone you have in your hand instead of there playing around with it, and just go to Google. I don't want them and just put in Black Wall Street, and it will tell you exactly, share you exactly what I'm talking about. Black Wall Street, and see how powerful a people we can be. If only we take the opportunity to come together. Can't miss.
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
The award-winning Palace Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in Jamaica and the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 492 scholarships and several computers to university and high school students in Jamaica and the Caribbean over the past 7 years, valued at approximately 33 million Jamaican dollars, $250,000 US.
Importantly, our university graduates to date include 15 medical doctors, 10 lawyers, 6 engineers, and 15 fine art students. Our goal is to award at least 105 scholarships in 2018.
Please partner with us to make this a reality for those well-deserving, hard-working students by making a tax-deductible donation online at www.palace1.org
or send a check to Palace, P.O. Box 5461, Alpharetta, Georgia 30023 USA, or telephone 770-744-2154.
Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana, or fried dumplings. All served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. Eat no stop this up. Try our most talked about porridge a man in time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mamma mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup for lunch and dinner. Chef It Too is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken for the fish lovers. The fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovis fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef It Too on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stewpies, visit Chef It Too on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasions. Chef It Too Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
It's been 10 years. Time has certainly flown by. The Let's Talk radio show with John Hines and Company is now being listened throughout the Northeast, Jamaica, the Southeast, and among places from all over the world. So come and celebrate our 10th anniversary awards dinner and dance at the Wembley Cricket Club on Saturday, June 30th, starting at 10 p.m. We're going for the very best this year. Our DJs are the famous DJ Roy of 93.5 FM and DJ Street Ruler of 92.9 FM. Our artists AZ, Tony Lowe, Derek of Derek's Auto. Awardees include Winston Pine, Winston Morgan, Dr. Lawrence Williams, DJ Roy, Courtney Smith, Donovan Griffiths, Miss Lois Williams, and a special thank you to all those who have listened or contributed to the show, including our co-hosts, Donovan Griffiths, Courtney Smith, and Michael Soares. Contributions are $40 single and $70 per couple. Dinner is included, and tickets are available at Moody's Records, Primetime Bakery, West Best Fish in Mount Vernon, through John Hines, Courtney Smith, or Donovan Griffiths. See you at our anniversary at Wembley's.
Yeah, see you at Wembley's. Make sure that you call Mr. Hines and be a part of that experience. Again, pleasant good evening to Juliet Taylor. Thanks for joining me, my dear. Well, I'm looking at the clock on the wall and it's telling me it's time for me to pack my bags. But to God's willing, I'm going to do this again tomorrow. Listen, as always, it's been nice. It's been fun. Got to run. Want you to take care of yourselves and yours until we do this again tomorrow. Until then, allow no one, absolutely no one, to convince you that you can't, because you do have the power to be whatever you want to be. Just keep it positive. Remember that life is a learning institution. All the answers that you seek are right in front of you. Simply pay attention. There's always a class in progress. And no matter what, you keep smiling, yeah? And let the world wonder what the hell we're up to. Until we do this again tomorrow, Sliver, au revoir, Harambe. I leave with Peter Tosh, Fools Die. Until we do this again, thank you so much for listening, yeah? The chat room, thanks to everyone in the chat room. Thank you so much, okay?
Of the righteous teaches many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The rich man's wealth is in the city. Fixation of the soul is vanity. Destruction of the poor is their poverty. The poor man's wealth is in a holy place. Why do you fight each other? Why do you kill your brother? Then your reward will be the cemetery. got to build a better nation. Clean up Jah creation. Or there will be no future for you and me. The lips of the righteous, it teaches many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The rich man's wealth is in the city. Vexation of the soul is vanity. Ooh. Destruction of poor people is poverty.